Greetings, true believers. It's your old pal Spider-Man. Good morning, Cadre. Good morning, everybody. Doing another sample from Sap Beneficio Veracino. We're going to do Manna de Sicilia. And we're going to do one more comparison of the Kai Captain clone. And we're going to shave against the CJB, both Camisori style shavettes. And we're going to see if there's any difference in the shave. We talked 2 videos ago about the differences in the composition, differences in the weight, differences in the handles. So I'm not going to cover all that again. But we're going to go ahead and start lathering up this soap. So Manna de Sicilia, top notes say orange, bergamot, and sage. Rose, cloves, and hydrangea for the middle notes, and base of cedar and sweet patchouli. Sounding like a broken record here, but it's just like all the other SV soaps. Like, all of the notes are just kind of blended in there, and nothing is really sticking out. I want to say for a second there's a little bit of some of the citrus notes, but not really. And oddly, it just kind of, I mean, it doesn't smell the same as the other SV soaps. I'll say that none of them smell exactly like the other ones do, but they are all very similar. And they are at least all in the same wheelhouse. This one does smell more different than some of the other ones have. Like, I would say Tundra Arctica and Manna de Sicilia. Maybe Stella Alpina smell more different from the other ones than anything else has. Still just trying to see if anything is sticking out of the notes, and it's just not. Alright, so to compare these, I've decided what I'm going to do today is I'm going to shave first with my CJB on the right side of my face. And then I'll use the Kai Captain clone on the left, and then I'll switch. I'll do another with the grain pass, and kind of compare them afterwards. Like I say, hit this with a little bit of hot water first, get the blade warmed up a tad bit. Do kind of want to get this one done a little quickly. Got a big day planned today. I'm gonna drive up to Kansas City and do a bunch of antique shopping. There's this district up in Kansas City called the West Bottoms, and it's this old industrial area, and a bunch of antique stores moved in, and majority of them are only open one weekend a month. And it's whatever weekend is after the first Friday of the month. So this being first Friday's weekend, everything is going to be open. There are a few of the larger antique stores that are open every weekend, but I'm pretty sure everything there is closed during the week. So now we're going to switch over to this one. Aside from antique stores, there is also, during the holiday season, a couple of large haunted houses that take up residency in some of those buildings. Like I said, they're old industrial buildings, they're old brick buildings, 3-4 stories tall, and some of the antique stores are just one floor. Some of the antique stores are huge and they take up several floors. So definitely looking forward to that. I've been there once, I think, for First Fridays, but it's been a couple of years. And I don't think I hit everything. And I'd like to try to hit every store if possible. So now we're going to switch sides of my face. Use the alternate razor on the other side. Just kind of see if I notice a difference between them. So, Kai Captain Clone on this side. Dave kind of seems lost. He's got no direction from Dawn. Doesn't know what soap to use tomorrow. And is clamoring for the stunt shave. Which I really want to get through all of these SV samples and through the testing of these razors for the pass before I do my stunt shave. The stunt shave that I had in mind is one that I really want to do first before I announce it. Because if I don't do it first, I don't think anybody else is going to do it. But if Dave really, really wants a stunt shave, I can do something different this month. The geometry of these heads should be about the same. They're both kind of a wedge shape. I'd almost say that I like the feel of my CJB a little better. But really there, as far as feel, as far as shaving goes, I mean, aside from the differences that I already noted in the handle, and I think the CJB is easier to grip, Once you get past the grip issues, the shave on these is about the same, really. Feels about as close on each side. I think shave-wise, the way they felt, I think slight favor to this one. I do like the fact that it's gold. It looks kind of nice. So a slight favor to this one, but enough to buy it versus having this one, probably not. I don't know what the cost of that one is to compare it to what I paid for the CJB. But they're very, very similar. So I'm gonna switch to one of my DEs and just finish up. I'm not very adept at the across the grain with the shavette right now, and just trying to get the video done and not have it drag on. I'll just do a couple quick passes with the DE. Still just trying to get an idea of the scent. It's nice, pleasant, just doesn't grab me. I don't know, maybe it's the hydrangea or the rose. I guess it's probably the rose. There is a bit of a floral aspect coming out of this one that isn't there in some of the other ones. So I noted that Tundra Arctica did have a distinct woody scent to it. The Manna de Sicilia has a distinct floral note to it, which would be like my least favorite note to be prominent. So that one's on the definite no buy list. Like I said, it's pleasant. I do like it. I just don't prefer it. And then get to the aftershave here in a second and see if that floral note comes out even more in that or not. First, a little witch hazel. There we go. My last sample of SV aftershave. Smells a bit brighter than the soap did. I'm not sure what that is. There's a very bright note to it. It doesn't smell citrusy. The hint, just a hint of citrus. And then maybe some of the florals coming out, I'm not sure. But that's the shade for today. Hope you guys have a great Sunday, and we'll see you guys on the forums. Later.